Hey guys, Jay Anthony here. Just want to say good morning and kind of introduce myself and connect with some of you that I've not met yet. Again, the Festival of Color is going to be one of our exciting events. For those of you who have attended my shows before, just know that it's a lot of fun, a lot of energy, a lot of movement, and so forth. And so this year we want to make sure that everybody has a meaningful experience. So first of all, we want to say thank you and welcome to this group. My name is Anthony. I go by Jay Anthony. We'll meet more later on. But this date is really about you telling your story as well as you telling our story. And so it's crucial that you are engaged and involved in the communications and the expectations of what we need and want from this night. And the reason why is because we want to make sure that we are effective in drawing attention to you, drawing attention to the makeup artist, the hairstylist, the designer, to our group, to all those that were involved in the production of this show. So we want to do some co-branding with you. So we're going to need your logo as well as our logo on each photo. The teams are going to be divided into 4 or 5 different groups. Jay Knapp is going to help you out if you haven't checked with him already. He's going to share a little bit more about the event. Because we have many pieces and parts and movements in this show, we have about 300 people involved just in the production. So that includes hairstylists, makeup artists, models. We have about 120 models that are going to be participating in the show too. So there's a lot of folks to process. So we're going to be dividing your groups into different teams just so that we can ensure that we get different parts of the night. Remember, not only do we have the models, we also have some of the guests. We're inviting a bunch of dignitaries, a lot of other VIP people. So again, if you're interested in making money or making new business for your weddings, for your quinceañeras, for your headshots or your modeling things, this is definitely the night and the opportunity for you to let your work speak for itself. But let's go back to, again, our needs. The reason we need for you is because this is a lot of people involved. If you are agreeing to participate in this show, we are going to need that commitment that we're going to co-brand with us. That means you're going to put our logo and your logo on every photo. In addition to the agreement, you're going to be putting all of the credit. We're going to be sending you the next morning or that night. We're going to try to just copy and paste, or we're going to send it to you so that you can copy and paste it. You're just going to update your contact information so that people can see you and see your work that night. And so we're going to talk a little bit about the groups here as well. So our goal is to have about 1,000 people attend this event. So we're going to need all hands on deck, everybody to be flexible and available. And we're going to try to divide you into different teams. Our first team is going to be those that are going to be backstage shooting models candidly as they're ready. Jay will set out the timelines of when you can arrive. We're asking you not to arrive too much, or if you want to arrive earlier, just don't try to connect with me yet until it's time for you guys to be connected, only because a lot of people are going to be reaching out to me. Go through Jay Knapp. He's going to have most of the answers for you, as well as when you arrive that night. And we're going to try to give you those answers beforehand too. That way you can know what to expect that night. So the group is going to be those that are shooting backstage, kind of moving around, getting connected with some of the models, some of the hairstylists, some of the makeup artists, some of the designers. Again, connect with everybody, not just the models, okay? That's really crucial too, because at the end of the night, you're going to post those photos and you're going to have to tag all those people. So make sure you befriend them on the spot as well, and or have a clipboard or a way to connect them. One thing I do suggest to you is that you have them send you a friend request right there on the spot, so that you can have them immediately connected with you as the calm is before the storm. Then we're going to talk about our other group of photographers as well. So the next group of photographers is going to be those that are going to be shooting backstage with backdrops and lights. You have space for about 10 to 12 feet wide. That way you can, if you need smaller, please take up smaller because we have limited space. We have enough space for about 8 to 10 12-foot backdrops, kind of circling around. Once hair and makeup is completed, that's when the other team is going to take over and start processing every model in rotation through your photo booth stations. So remember, you have that 12-foot wide space, and you're going to have to kind of squeeze everything in there, which includes your lights. Bring your cables, bring your extension cords, whatever you're going to need. So once hair and makeup get started, they're going to tear down their booth so that you guys can start moving in and start shooting. You're going to be set up throughout the night. If you do not get the shots that you wanted during the rotation, remember you're going to be back there all night, so you can come back to that model. They're going to be available all night backstage to shoot with you too. But I want to ensure that you get face, body, hair, side of the dress, back of the dress, front of the dress. Get as many options as you can for us as you can. So we're going to talk about the next one is going to be our stage people. So those of you at the stage are going to have risers and certain areas that are going to be sectioned off for you so that you can go into position to get the right shots. Jay Knapp is going to be sharing with you kind of a map or a layout of the area. In the meantime, we have the other group of photographers that's going to continue shooting backstage. So don't worry about, you guys are going to keep shooting backstage while you other group are going to go shoot on the stage or near the stage. I want some really, really awesome shots, again, full length, faces, hair, just kind of get creative with it. We want as many shots as you can get. The more the merrier. Remember putting your logo and our logo on those images and including all the credit on all images. All images, I can't stress that enough, must include the logos, yours and ours, as well as the credit of the information. And the lights, we're going to try to control them so that we can give you a little bit of lights you can play with, but we're also going to be playing with some lights too. But you should have a great spot, great angles, bring those zoom lenses, whatever you need to get the right shot. And so those are our guys that are staging around. And our last group of guys are going to be those that just kind of rovers, moving around, shooting guests and other things. So let us know which positions you want, backstage, rover, stage, whatever you want to do. We appreciate you being part of telling our story. Talk to you guys soon. See you there.